The last time Nepal went to the polls, millions turned up to vote in the first elections held after the end of a 10-year civil war. This time, the crowds at political rallies are smaller and excitement among potential voters much diminished.
They say we will do this, but once they win the elections, they never return. They become big people.
The Maoists swept the vote in 2008, ending royal rule, and many hoped the former rebels would raise living standards in the impoverished country and complete the peace process by writing a constitution. It didn't happen. Meanwhile, reports of ex-guerrillas living like kings in luxurious gated homes angered many Nepalese, like Padam Kuar, who's running for election against Maoist chairman Prachanda.
All the poor people came together and fought in their war. Then, when they came to power after the war ended, they did nothing for the poor. They only built fancy places for themselves, started traveling by planes everywhere and spending time in five-star hotels. They never went back to the villages.
The former chef became an overnight hero when he slapped Prachanda at a public function last year. If he wins, he says he wants a constitution that guarantees the rights of Nepal's poorest people.
Those who are considered untouchable, who are poor, who are female, who belong to backward communities, we first need to enshrine their rights in the constitution. After that, we need to slowly free them from poverty. That's why the constitution is important.
Voters say they are frustrated and wary about whom to vote for after watching a string of coalition governments bicker and split, with no draft constitution in sight.
The election is a last-ditch attempt to get the political process to move. We've been stuck now for 6 years after the conflict ended, and it's just not moving. It is not the complete answer. It's probably not the best answer, but it's the only way out.
A radical faction of the Maoist party that is opposed to the elections has vowed to disrupt polls, raising fears that some voters may not brave the risks to cast their ballot.